Well, the theme I choose for my project is bioclimatic architecture. Eh, Everyday bioclimatic architecture takes more strange for those who thought it was an expensive and purely aesthetic fashion. Bioclimatic architecture is simply a need that continues to grow to provide a solution and mitigate the problem of climate change that the planet serves today. I consider this topic to be of vital importance since many people are not aware of advantage that can be generated by constructing their buildings in a bioclimatic way. Not only talking about the comfortable benefits that will be presented in the building, but also seeing the change in the saving of non renewable resource. It is a reality that the construction and operation of buildings are one of the fields that cause the most damage to the environment pollution in different ways. For example, the extraction of raw materials and industrial process for the manufacture of buildings materials cause damage such as air pollution with gases and particles. Water pollution and deforestation. Apart from that, the operation of buildings consumes about 70% of the electrical energy. At the same time, the construction industry and building operations contribute about 40% of greenhouse gas emissions to the environment. That's incredible. Having more clarity about the impact generated by the construction sector, we relate to the current situation, no renewable resources of our planet. And we realize that in the very near future, we will live strong consequence of the measures that our ancestors and we ourselves have given to our natural resource. That is why I emphasize that it is so important to look from now to the small change we can make to have a safer future. One of the ways that will lower the impact of the ecological footprint in the construction will be to make the buildings in a bioclimatic way, using in favor the renewable factors that our planet gives us, such as the sun, the winds, making a good sense of orientation, applying the use of ecological materials and use the buildings will not have pathologies related to comfort, and much less the need of active energy used to be able to inhabit it. Using solar energy through photovoltaic panels can generate a great change and at the same time a sustainable and functional building. Placing trees with large foliage in green areas can make use of local breezes that directing them correctly can generate a climatic comfort inside the buildings and at the same time microclimates in the paths that avoid direct solar radiation. That's very important. A building that is designed in a bioclimatic way has benefits such as high thermal insulation, elimination of thermal breach, high performance, windows, air thickness, comfort, health, efficiency, sustainability, and probability. At the most important is the certification. So, the proposal of my project is that before designing a building, think about the high ecological impact that this will generate and take a little more time, but do things in a sustainable way so that our planet does not affect them.